That's better. Now you don't have just wind blaring in your ear holes. Hi, everybody! How is Monday? How's your day going? Hi, Rowdy. Hello, Goosey. Thank you for the follow. Feel free to chat, lurk, whatever. I won't call you out of lurk if you just want to lurk and hang out. Hey, all good, thanks? Good. I am glad that your day is going well. My day has gone pretty well. My day has been good. Monday is a work day for me, so I got work stuff done. I did have to go to FedEx and yell at them for not delivering a box that they said they were delivering. But I was able to pick up the box, so that has been handled, and it was, I guess, a plane didn't show up when it was supposed to, and so they had extra people in there trying to sort the stuff that arrived late, and it didn't behave the way it was supposed to. At least I was able to collect it. Yes, at least I was able to collect it. Where I work, the office isn't actually open on Mondays and Tuesdays. I work from home, and that's why I like to work on Mondays, because no one from the office can call me and bug me, because there's nobody there. And so in normal life, FedEx is aware of that, and they don't try to deliver on Mondays. So if I need to pick up a box, usually I can go to the local hub and collect it. Not always. Every once in a while, they have some new guy who doesn't know, doesn't know things. But yeah, it was there. I was able to get it, so I can get all that stuff for customers packaged up and ready to go for them when we are open on Wednesday. So, yeah. But otherwise, my day has been good. My weekend was pretty good. I mean, I was here with you all most of yesterday. The kiddo had her jewelry resizing appointment for her latest piercing, and the piercer said everything looks great, heals great. We were able to put it down to a smaller bar, which she is very happy about, because the other one was poking her strangely or in an awkward way. I shouldn't say strangely, in an awkward way, because now it was too long. All that good stuff, but we're doing good. Things are doing good around here. Is anyone excited for the character update that's dropping tomorrow? Is anyone kind of nervous about it? Are we all just keeping our fingers crossed that it works okay? I'm looking forward to it, not so much the new hand movements. I'm worried that it's going to slow down the game a lot. I already die plenty. I think I'm going to die even more. At least until I get used to it. I was lurking in some partner streams today, and it does seem like the animations definitely slow down you being able to switch items and things like that. So I'm curious. It'll be interesting. I was watching someone earlier, switching through equipment took time. Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me too. I would also love for them to fix the vanishing cabinets. I mean, while this is kind of fun, I would like my cabinets to stay where they are. It looks really cool though, I'm stoked for it. They do look really cool. And I think the characters will be... It's going to be kind of fun to be able to customize your character and kind of play with it and see all of that, especially if you do occasionally play multiplayer. To be able to see, other people's characters and what they look like, and being able to see more animations on, with your friends. You have to pay for the character changes as well. You do. But fortunately, it's all in-game money. There's no real money being changed, at least so far. I've been told that the devs have been very clear about wanting to keep it all just in-game money and not making it like paywall which I think is great. I'll have to learn to be friends with the ghost. Yeah, I envision tomorrow going really interestingly for me. I will be on tomorrow morning, checking everything out, going through all the stuff, doing all the things, playing some games, seeing how good, bad, or indifferent I do. I estimate bad. I estimate that it's going to be worse than how I than how I normally play. But I did ask if we lose custom clothes when we prestige like we do with the equipment. He wasn't sure. I would hope not. I would think that that would be something that would be kind of permanent. But I don't know either. I mean, if the kinetic partners don't know, then I definitely don't know, because any of my quote insider information definitely comes from them. So if they don't know, then I don't know either. But I would hope not. It would seem silly for you to have to spend like 10,000 in-game dollars to get a t-shirt, and then when you prestige you lose the t-shirt. You can design your own thingy on the shirts? Oh, that would be cool. I want a custom shirt that has like my face all over it or something. What if someone puts a PP on their shirt? It's a good thing Kiacs isn't in games yet, because you will give him ideas, Rowdy. Don't give him ideas. He is absolutely gonna do that. Oh, jeez. Okay, Kiacs isn't literally gonna do that, but one of his favorite t-shirts is a squirrel holding 2 gigantic acorns. And it says, "These nuts, bigger than yours." And if he can figure out how to put that on a shirt in game, it will be on a shirt in game. I can guarantee that. Kiacs put a PP on your shirt. He's don't give him ideas, Rowdy. He's totally gonna do it. Imagine MP with everybody doing that. Yeah. I am certain there will be somebody that is gonna put a penis on their shirt. Yeah, like one of those stick figure like ones that silly people used to draw on people's faces when they like passed out drunk when you were in like college. One of those is going to be on somebody's shirt somewhere. Do we want to get Kiacs into games and see if he lives? Get banned off the game though? Probably. I would think that even though Phas is considered like a mature game, or at least according to Twitch and stuff, I bet putting wieners on shirts would not go over real well in general. I've also heard that they have upped the prestige levels, like by a stupid amount, like an amount that doesn't make any sense. But to 4,000, yeah, that seems silly. Like I absolutely understand. I know people that have re-rolled their characters, or their game multiple times because they like the prestige grind and all that sort of stuff. But 4,000, I mean, that basically gives you no end point, like no end goal to try to kind of work towards. I get upping it, but that seems silly. I'm hoping it's to catch the hackers, but who knows? I thought of that too, actually, Goosey. I thought that maybe that was a way for them to be like, all right, anyone in the next couple of weeks that hits 4,000, clearly, like, they're the hackers, and then they go, psych, we've upped it to 100 or something, because 100 makes total sense to me. 50 makes sense to me. 4,000 doesn't make sense to me. But I'm not in charge of the game. I just play it and occasionally, complain about it and rage quit. Do we want to get Kiacs in here so that, he can complain with us about it? He only knows what I know, so I don't know if he can,
others out there in need of help.
Has a lot of extra complaining opinions, but let's get him in here anyway. Copy this code, and I will text it to him. Someone worked it out, said 16 hours a day at 15x with no breaks, it would take 3.5 years. Yeesh. Are we all still going to be playing in 3.5 years? I mean, I hope so. I say that as, you know, this is the main game that I stream. I don't know why it always wants it to be a different mic than I'm actually on. We'll go on to open mic. That way Kiacs can hear me when I'm yapping at everybody and at him. I need to escape a shade hunt? Ew. I usually don't bother that hard with shades. That's just me, though. Good luck with your shade hunt, Rowdy. Good luck. Alright, can you hear me, Kiacs?
Yes, I can.
Cool. I'm doing the weekly objectives, that's the only reason. That's fair. I don't generally worry that hard about the weekly objectives. I mean, if they're easy to do, I'll do them. I guess what are they? Maybe I should look. My favorite weekly objective is the sound sensor objective, because you slap one in there and it just does stuff. Kiacs, Rowdy says that with the character updates you need to put a PP on your shirt. Because apparently you can make custom t-shirts too, which I didn't know. Capture unique UV photos, find the ghost type, and survive hunts. Well, we'll see if we do any of those. Oh, and the new weekly challenge is on Grafton. I don't know what I didn't look up what this week's weekly challenge is. The weekly is a shit show? Okay, then maybe we don't care about what the weekly is. You're gonna solo it? Let's look at the weekly. No evidence. Yeah, no. We're not worrying about it. Now I have to fix this. I really should just change this to being permanently 2 evidence, but I don't. And I don't know why. I'm going to leave you tabbed. I might fall asleep. It's almost midnight. Well, get some sleep, Goosey. Have a good night and get some sleep. There's 100% sanity and ghost speed and 0 evidence. I don't think we're going to worry about that one. We're just going to do some normal games and see how many janky photos we can get. I got Expedition 33. It's a great game. I'm stuck on the second boss, dude. I've been curious about Expedition 33. I've seen some people play it. It looks really good. But I think I've blown my game budget for like the last, I don't know, for like the next 2 years already this year. At least this year. So we'll see what if I buy any more. It's a turn-based RPG. Okay. I guess I didn't realize that. Maybe I just haven't watched enough of it. Oh, it was only $45. That's not awful, honestly. That is not terrible. Considering a lot of games these days are like 70, 80, 90. It's nuts. Alright, Kiacs, do you want to pick the first map, or do you want me to pick the first map? Better than 70 for Requiem? Yeah. I have Requiem.
You, of course.
But I have it because Kiacs got it for me as an anniversary gift. So, and I argued with him about doing that, but he did it anyway. And I have yet to actually play it because I intend to play it on stream. But you know, there's so many games and not enough hours in the day or days in the week or things in life to play all the things. Alright, so we will start with a Willow Street. I play on a 2 evidence custom, so it's basically a custom nightmare mode. It pays out at like 4.5. Locked ghost room. That's mainly the big difference between a regular nightmare game and this one. And I think the fingerprint, like, lasting time is only a minute instead of 2 minutes, but I'm not actually positive what regular Nightmares setting is for fingerprints. Who are we looking for? We are looking for Robert Wilson. So we need a photo of the EMF. We need to escape Robbie during a hunt, and we need a photo of good old Robbie. You're gonna pick? Yeah, I always pick the maps. I make Kiacs pick at least one per stream when we play together. You just did an escapee from a shade? Let's go. That's awesome. Right, no music box. Oh, we have tarot cards. Now that they've fixed the bone on this map, I feel like the bone is always in the basement. Oh, I heard a door. It was a door close. Oh, bone? Is Ghosty in the hallway?
In the hallway.
Temps aren't lower in the hallway. Ghosty's in this room. I bet you were getting the EMF off of this door. I bet it shut this door on us. It didn't want us to hang out with him. Ghosty just thinks we're not cool enough. Dave's Phasmo character looks like him. Yeah, Tom's kind of looked like him too, except it had the dark beard and his beard's kind of grayish at this point. But yeah, Tom's kind of looked like him. Flash came on to Tom's stream for like a couple of games because everybody wanted to see what the death animations look like, you know, not first person. And he hasn't really messed with it, so his character was kind of the default black character.
Hello, what's your name?
But also it still sort of looked like him
Hello,
anyway.
Can you hear me? Hello, what's your name?
I'm kind of curious to the options.
Hello,
We'll see if I can find a character that's ghostly white and with short pink curly hair.
Can you hear me?
I don't see any
Hello, what's your name?
Orbeez.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name?
We're gonna throw this Crucy just like right in the doorway. I think the other one honestly covers the whole room, so this is just for extra. Ghosty didn't want to talk to you?
No. Very crude.
Well, we're just gonna have to smudge the Ghosty. Teach him a lesson for being rude. Where? There. You've got the other Dotties, right?
The other Duddy's already down.
Okay, I guess I'm blind and didn't see it. That's okay. I am known to walk over, you know, spines and not notice them, so it's not a surprise that I just didn't notice that he had put the dots down. Oh, hey, look, yeah, there's dots, like, all over the whole room. We're gonna drop that so that I can get the other stuff to collect all my videos. Hopefully we don't have a shady shade, because mean, we don't always worry about perfect games. If it's a pain in the butt to get, we don't worry about it real hard. I still have the motion sensor in my hand. This is the part that concerns me in the animations, is that I do this all the time and scroll past through whatever I'm looking for like 5 times. I'm never gonna get to what I'm looking for. Ever. It's just never gonna happen. Oh, we got ghosty writing. And where'd you hide the MF? I hear it. Oh, right under my foot, which is why I couldn't see it. I did see something cool in the streams today, that if you're using the glow stick UV, once you have it on, even if it's like in your pocket, it stays on. So like you can see the glow. And I wonder if that'll be the case for like the tier 3 also, because that would be really cool. That would make life so much easier in so many ways. Yep, I didn't get it fast enough. I was adjusting my screen angle. For some reason, I can't ever get it to be the same way twice, and I've spent half a stream messing with it. Oh, that was him setting off the motion sensor. There we go. Is this gonna end up being like a self-fulfilling prophecy? I made a comment about a shade, and the ghost is like, okay, bet. I don't want another salt, really. I don't need a salt video. I'm just hoping for feet. Yeah, I walked out of the room and immediately that's when it did it. Although I didn't mark down the ghosty writing. Oh, I got a duplicate motion sense. Poop. I have a video that needs to be deleted, please. I was kind of surprised that I was almost done with videos. Nope, we got freezies. Freezies, why can't I find that? Alright, photos are done. Although I needed a photo of the ghost, don't I? Well, I'm not going to worry about that until I am fairly certain of what we have. Because I do seriously suspect that it is a shade. Rowdy, stop sending me your shades when you get them. I don't want a shade. But that's our 2 evidence, so we are on Morai, Rev, Demon, or Shade. And we're blaming Rowdy if it's a shade. It's all their fault. They escaped the shade, so then the shade came here to bug us. But our sanity is through the roof. Mostly I'm looking for orbs. It can't be mimic anyway, so I don't really know why I'm looking for orbs. Because ghostwriting takes away mimic, but it's what we're doing. But also, maybe Ghosty will do something. Except walk through the motion sensor. Oh, Kiacs in there, so it won't do anything, probably. What else do we need in there? There's not really anything else we need in there. We probably should have kept that duplicate motion sense just to earn a couple of dollars. I'll drop that down there. I have a feeling we're going to end up having to do family game night to try and escape a hunt. Let's see, how is he doing on sounds? I need 2 videos. Yeah, I suspect that Rowdy sent us their shade. There. I lit the candle for you, that way you can get a candle blow sound. Yeah, I don't have anything in my hands. I can get another ghostwriting book and get a video of the book. That also would probably confirm a shade, or help to confirm a shade. Because I'm willing to bet that it's not going to write as long as Kiacs is in the room. Yeah, I'm going to turn off this motion sensor. Yeah, I'm thinking we've got a shade, and you're going to have to come out here and then run in there when it does something to record. Because it won't do anything with us in the room. I need to heat up some dinner. Go get all the foods. Get all the dinner. I'll take a door move video. That, unfortunately, is just an EMF 2. Come on, Ghosty. Yeah, I think Ghosty's not going to do anything while we're in that room. Guess what time it is? Is it dinner time? What do you have for dinner? What are you making for dinner? What are you eating for dinner, I guess, maybe is the question. Unspoken rule, Dio walkies. You have a Dio? Yep, you gotta walk your Dio. You definitely gotta take your Dio for a walk. I've got chicken cacciatore in the crock pot. That's what we are having for dinner. And I haven't decided if I'm going to make pasta to go with it or rice. I'm kind of leaning towards pasta, but I haven't decided. I have to prevent with a cruci first, then walkies. Nice. Alright, I can't help it. He's gonna stick his butt in my face. We gotta get booty
Okay.
screenshots. What?
I just need one more.
Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna write in that book or blow out the candle with you standing in there. It is most certainly a shade. At this point, we've been standing here forever, and it hasn't done any of the things.
Alright, delete one of my media sounds, please.
No! I don't wanna. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, may the 4th be with you for anyone who, celebrates. Our friends are a bunch of nerds, and so there's a whole text thread of may the 4th be with you, and then, you know, things off of that like live long and prosper, and the weird meme that kind of throws all of them in there. That has, like, Patrick Stewart, who was in Star Trek The Next Generation, for anyone who didn't know. And the quote is supposedly from Gandalf, and it mentions Harry Potter, and yeah, we're a bunch of dorks. Did you pick up my book? No, you just moved it. We're gonna have book wars, because I'm gonna move it back.
I don't care. I got.
Cool, you've got your sounds? Awesome, get out of the room so that it'll write in the book and I can get a video. Because this ghosty is a shady shade. It is. I am certain of it. Okay, I don't need the fire extinguisher. I do need the book. Come on, ghosty, write in the book. What's your name again, Robert? Robbie, write in the book. Give me at least a second objective, please. Wait, that's not an objective. That's just a...
I have somebody escape a ghost during a hunt and capture a photo.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was so determined on the book, which I got the ghostwriting video. Or, sorry. I was so determined on the book that I got... And it... Bleh. Anyway, I got the ghostwriting video. We do have to do a delete to try and get the ghost photo. But also, with it being a shade, the only way we're getting a ghost photo is during a hunt, most likely. And escaping a hunt, we gotta drop our sanity way down. A shade isn't gonna hunt till we're at, like, 30. So, I'm kind of voting for maybe we don't care and we just, you know, try to perfect game the next one. Alright. You on shade? I'll take that as a yes.
Sorry, yes.
Did walkies? It didn't hit the crucie? Boo. Bad Dio. Supposed to hit the crucie first. I had a Hantu the other week that, like, started its hunt from, like, the other side of Nell's. Like, the total opposite of its ghost room. Like, I was standing in the ghost room. And it decided to, like, hunt from somewhere else. Yeah, naughty Dio. Bad Dio. No cookies for you. Diana and Mayer don't like the Cruci either. I feel like there's a bunch of them that are just avoiding Crucis a lot lately. I'm curious how much dollars I've got. Ooh, yay. I will be able to buy a whole bunch of cosmetic stuff tomorrow. I double Cruci'd upstairs, so just so it hits the dang thingy. I once had a Revenant in the front waiting room at Sunny Meadows that happened to find, because there were 2 Crucis in there, it happened to find like the 1 pixel that I had managed not to cover with a Cruci to hunt from. It pissed me off so bad. I was very mad at it. But ghosties find their way, man. It measured with a tape measure, so as to the endpoint of the Cruci, something. It finally hit it. Yay! Oh, that was not the button. That's the button. 2 times the charm. Yep, you got it. Alright, we've got Billy Maudsley. What's with all the dudes? So we can take those off. We need a photo of the EMF. We need 3 videos, and we need Billy to walk through a motion sensor. So, provided Billy behaves himself, this shouldn't be an awful perfect game. And we got rain. And Kiacs is just staring into outer space. Hello, Norm. Gotta grab the dinner now and stuff my face hole. And then keep playing. Are you trying to get all the monies so that you can buy all the things tomorrow, Rowdy? Ghosty could just be right here in the hall. Nope. Ghosty opened this door. I still kind of hate how loud the rain is. Yeah, I think Ghosty is just in the hall.
Hello, can you hear me?
Well, this
Hello,
ghost
what's your
is,
name?
Alright, you can go away now. Okay, I'm standing inside it, and it didn't go away. I'll turn off your lights again. I'm trying to get the event to stop. I'm gonna go look for stuff.
Hello, can you hear me?
Do we maybe have an Oni or an actually active Thay?
Hello, can you hear me? What's your name? Where are you?
There's a doggy bone, but no
Hello, what's
ghosty
your name?
bones.
Where are you? Hello? Hello, what's your name?
I'm gonna stream Phasmo tomorrow, so I'll probably do the weekly then. That's not a bad plan. Oh, bone. Good old scapula. Do we have the monkey paw? We do have the monkey paw. I have an unpleasant lady who lives below me. She owns a car and she parked it where she was not supposed to. So a super from the building behind mine put a sticker on her car that says car will be towed at the owner's expense. I laughed so hard. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna half all these doors in case we have a Ure. And we'll close that one all the way, why not? Drop the cruci here. Drop that there, drop that there. Let's get some stuff. You want to complain about me to management? I'm not going to waste effort telling you that you fucked up. That is absolutely fair. I had a neighbor once. She was honestly a nice enough lady, but like she lived alone. She didn't really have any friends. Like I never saw lights on upstairs, like from our backyard or anything. So like I think that at that point she was basically just living on the first floor, which made sense, but like anytime she was out like in the backyard and saw me in my backyard, she would come over and chat. And I had a little dog, not as little as the dogs I have now, but that was Dots. Not a huge fan of kind of strangers in general, but she would reach over the wall to like try and pet him, and of course he'd be standing there backing up and his lip would curl a little bit. It's like, yeah, just back up. And I'm there like, he can't even see you, so you've just got this strange arm coming at you going like, ew, pet the dog. Yeah, she was like I said, she was nice enough, but clearly she wasn't. I don't think she got it. But, like, you could not get away from her.
Where's the
I don't know where power is. I'll go find it. I didn't look when I was in the garage. It's in the garage. Power's back on. Yeah, one Thanksgiving, I was out there with the dogs, and I don't know why I had crackers in my hand. Maybe they fell on the floor, so, like, doggies were getting crackers for, you know, extra treats or whatever. And, I mean, she just yapped at me. And it wasn't like we were having a conversation. She was just talking for, like, half an hour. Like, to the point where my boyfriend at the time, who was making the turkey, came out and asked me a question and, like, got something and whatever else, like, a couple of times. And I was just there like, lady, I'm doing... Stop. Clearly, I'm busy, and I'm sorry that you're bored. It kind of got to a point where I would look out the window to see if she was outside or not. Oh, we got ghosty writing. No, I should put salt down. Am I carrying, like... I'm carrying all the smudges. Okay, we got dots and ghosty writing. A Dio, an Obambo, or a Thay. Kind of leaning towards... Nope, and book is full. Thay. Come on, Ghosty, you want to walk through stuff? Give me some videos, please. I'll take a shadow ghost video. Cool. Oh, and of course you walked through the salt while I was taking the ghost video. You poopy ghost. But honestly, in general, when I lived in apartments and stuff, I had pretty decent neighbors. I never really had bad neighbors. We had one neighbor that whenever he went out of town, he would have people like apartments sit for him, and they would stand in the doorway and just smoke pot, like, to no end. And I think they were trying not to stankify the apartment, but they they did stankify that apartment, but they also kind of stankified ours by being just, there was not a lot of space between the doors, and I was not a fan of having our apartment smell of weed also. I mean, you do you. I don't really care, but I would like my living space not to smell that way. Least of all without my consent. Right, I need one more video. Oh, I'll take a light switch video. Done! I was kind of hoping for a dots video, but I got some ghost videos, so... Or at least a ghost video, so, got some decent monies. Oh, what's our sanity like? If this is a Thay, we've aged it a decent amount. We're right at 48. So it could kind of be either one, really. I guess I might have to hear it hunt. I don't want to hear it hunt. You go hear it hunt. That's probably better if I do. Because otherwise, we've got all the objectives, so it's literally figuring out what our ghosty is. We were at 48, so it shouldn't be a Dio. It's either an Obambo or a Thay. But let me figure out where my hiding is. If I have official hiding. Like, useful official hiding. I do. But do I want to hide in there, or do I want to just be behind the stuff? Like, do I want to just hide back here? Because I don't think there's hiding in here. I'm leaning towards Obumbo. With how eventy it's suddenly being again, a Thay would not be quite so eventy.
I'm pretty sure you're a Bombo.
That's what I'm thinking too, because it was eventy and then it wasn't for a while and then it is again, and if it was a Thay, it wouldn't be really at this point. As we've been in the ghost room a lot, the Thay would be aged by now. But I think we'll go listen to it hunt just to be sure. let me find the cruci. We'll leave the other one in there. I do like that now you can actually kind of see out of the closets and the lockers when you hide in them. I think that's much better. Of course, now Ghosty does have to hunt. What's average sanity looking like?
Uh, 44%.
Okay. So, I have the light on in here, so I'm not losing any more sanity. Which means we will have to wait for it to enter an aggressive stage to hunt. But that's fine, we can wait a couple of minutes. If as in its passive stage, it has to be at like 10% before it'll hunt. And there is still a cruci in there, but there should be enough space for it to find somewhere to spawn. Like, there should be at least a spot or two that isn't covered by that cruci. But I'm fairly certain we have an Obumbo. If we end up waiting, like, more than 2 minutes, we aren't going to worry about it. Ghosty just closed a bunch of doors. And is eventing in here. Yeah. I would like that light to stay on. Thank you, Ghost. Well, and in case anyone wasn't sure, we know for certain that Ghosty doesn't see you through these little gaps. So I know I always used to crouch in the lockers, but clearly when it tried to event in here, well, it didn't try to. What?
We hit every objective. I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Confirm the ghost.
I'm pretty sure it's an Obumbo.
Me too. But I was gonna try to confirm it anyway. But I guess we won't worry about it. We'll smudge you anyway. It's Kiacs' money. Alright, so we are pretty sure that it's an Obumbo. We're just gonna go with it because I waited for a while. I don't even know if it burned that other cruci or not. Alright, let's just go with Obumbo. And we were correct with an Obumbo. And we got the perfect investigation bonus. Anything interesting? Nope, not really. Alright, I do have ads coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and run those now. I do one ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It gets pre-roll off for the next hour for anyone new coming in. You won't miss a thing. We are not going to go into another map or anything until everyone is back from the ads. While ads are running, I take a quick break to refill my water, use the bathroom, whatever else I might need to do. I recommend you do the same. Get drinks, get snacks, go touch grass, pet the pets, do all the things. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all the ads, I do put words on stream up so that you're not just staring at a blank screen. And I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. Alright, I am back. We'll let this round of words do its thing. We still have some ads running anyway. Might as well throw a few words up there myself, since I can. Yes. Yeah, your name is, one of the words. Alright, ads have finished up. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Hopefully you got, like, nice normal ads and nothing weird or creepy or whatever. Hopefully if you were hungry, you didn't get a whole bunch of food ads, because that's what they like to do to me when I'm hungry, is just give me a ton of food ads. And this run of words is almost over. I have no idea what the big word is. Which, yeah. Often I can figure out the big word and not generally the smaller words. But, oh well.
I can't see the words, so I'm assuming it's like catatonic.
The word is, or the letters are pretty, I don't know, I couldn't figure it out. Howdy in at the very last second with a word, though. Alright, we will get the words off. Let's pause our music so that we can actually hear the game sounds. Do you want to do a bigger map or stick with the smaller maps?
Amy?
Alright, well then I will just pick a map. Ghosty will probably be by the bathrooms, because that's where the ghosts like to be, because they like giving Kiacs hugs. And apparently the best way for them to give Kiacs hugs is if the ghost is in the bathroom area. We really are all dudes all night tonight. We've got Thomas Pettit. We need sanity below 25. We need a photo of Tommy. And then we apparently need to be inside Kiacs' head. And then we need a photo of the EMF. And hopefully we can get a photo of Tommy this time, because the first guy didn't want to pose for any photos. We've got fog. I turned on my headlamp, right? Yes, I did. Sometimes I can't tell. Are you going to be right here like the last time I played Maple Lodge? I wandered the entire map for the ghost to be right here. I don't think Ghosty is right here, but I have super wandered this whole map for the ghost to be just right there before. Are we over here? Are you hanging out by the campfire? Whoop. Are you over here in the food tent? No. The ambient temperature does seem to be about 13, 14. Are you in the games tent? You're not in the games tent. Do any of these have hiding? That one has hiding. Nope, and the green one has hiding. Cool, good to know. Alright, I'm gonna go look by the bathrooms. Oh, power is back here by the bathrooms too. That is good to know. The room boundaries for the bathrooms are kind of funky, and I don't love them. No Ouija board. But no ghosty by the bathrooms, at least not so far. Oh, black tent is open. But no ghost. I should really turn on lamps when I'm in these tents, because I've been walking around in the dark like a dummy. Are you over by this campfire? Okay, let's get these lights on. are we in here? What about in here? Nope. Okay, I guess we will go back here and look. Do we have tarot cards? No. Say hi to Jason. Hi, Jason. How's it going? How's the water? Is it good? No Slendy Man. I have lost count of how many lights we have left on, so we could blow the breaker. Yep, we got summoning circle. That will be handy if we need to... I mean, I think one of our objectives is a photo of the ghost, so... Oh, and bone! Oh, Ghosty is in this bathroom. We got poopy water. I don't see Ghostimus at all. Where is Ghosty? I want a picture. Yep. Alright. Let me go get the breaker. I do know where it is as I get stuck on stuff.
But I don't have a camera.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get power back on. But let's mark our EMF 5. I think I still
Hello,
have
can you hear me?
most things in my hand.
Hello, what's your name? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name? Now it's bright. Hello, can you hear me?
Right. I think we'll just
Hello,
go
what's
through
your
this
name?
way.
Hello, where are you?
To get all the stuff
Sorry,
out of
one
our
more time.
hands.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, we don't have the porta potty hiding.
Hello,
Which,
what's
to
your
be
name?
honest, I wouldn't want to hide in. It's pretty grody.
Hello, where are you? Okay, you sound very much like, John Wayne.
The ghost is John Wayne. Ghosty is secretly John
You
Wayne.
sound like John Wayne. Alright, well, I'm dead.
Oh. Well then. Are we gonna have really janky death shots? I really should have put that Crucy down before he died, huh? Yep, that's a second Crucy burn. Or that's a first Crucy burn, because I didn't have it down like a stupid person. Look at that cute dead body. Oop. That light was on. Ghost turned off the light down here. which I can't reach through the door. And Ghost turned off these lights. Oh, the lights went off because of the hunt. Duh. You look great, Kiacs. He does. I hope, from what I saw today, the fabulous death poses are still a thing. And I hope they stay that way. I am sure because we were wandering around in the dark and wandering around forever and whatever else, that our sanity is very low. So, let's see. We got Spirit Box. And we got EMF 5. So let's get a video camera in there. We'll get the Dotties. What? A Hantu? You've got a Hantu? I just escaped a demon hunt that I started with Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles is deceiving you with his Hantus. We aren't gonna get orbs. EMF 5 takes away Mimic. Oh no, I did not double check dots. Uh-oh. Whoopsies. That would definitely be an oops. I agree. I don't double check those things either, though. Okay, let's turn on the light, you know, not through the door. Right, so we do need to do salt tests. There won't be orbs. Where is the spirit box? Because that noise is going to bug the crap out of me. It is underneath him. There it is. I don't have a motion sensor with me, which does not help this part a whole lot. But it did go through one salt. So we don't have a wraith. I'm taking this with me. So wraith is off. We'll put another salt down to check for Galu. I know I already checked that hiding spot, but it doesn't hurt to check again. And we don't have that hiding spot there. We could just hide behind the desk in the office if we need to. But I'm hoping that we'll be with it enough to not need to do a hunt and hide. But as I say that, you know, Kiacs is already dead. So, we're basically going to try to figure out this ghost and get out of here anyway. Because, you know, I'm sure his favorite thing to do is just follow me around as a ghosty. Which, honestly, I kind of find funny. I kind of enjoy it when I'm, like, watching, you know, someone stream or something, and they edge and they follow around and, you know, throw mugs and books at the other person and whatnot. I find it hilarious. However, oh, my candle is off. There is the EMF 5 confirmation for anyone who wasn't sure. And we'll put another salt down. He dodged right on top. Well, I shouldn't say that because I put the cruci down afterwards. Alright, so we are looking at Notagalu. Alright, you want to go through my motion sensor and my candle, please? And there goes the motion sensor. You want to blow out the candle? If I stand over here, it won't want to record the motion sensor, and hopefully we can get a candle blow. No, Ghosty turned on the radio. Where's the radio? Come on, Ghosty, blow out my candle. Thank you. Okay, so we are down to Diane, Spirit, or Twins. Technically, I need a photo of the ghost. We're not gonna really worry about that, though, I don't think. Let's go check sanity, and then we'll see about pulling a cruci and hiding. Alright, 75. I don't think we're gonna really get any information by looking through the camera, but we're gonna do it anyway for a minute. Okay. We need those. Grab an emotional support mug. And there's no hiding. I mean, is that considered hiding? I would think the ghost could path there pretty easily, actually. Right. Is there one burn or two? Is that two burns? It might actually be two burns. That's just to drop our sanity. Because that should drop us down to pretty much right in hunt range for everything. If the door is still open, we're going to run out and check. Yeah. And we're going to hang out here. I should still be losing sanity because the other light isn't on. And I believe that it requires both of them. I believe that this is all one room. I could be wrong. But I do believe that this is all one room. And from here, there still may be another burn on that crucie. I sometimes find it hard to be certain, but I think it had both burns. So we just have to wait for this ghosty to hunt and see what it is. We have a dude again, don't we? We do. Alright, so Dion is gone. So we're down to spirit or twins. Oh, because I'm in the door. And it hunted and I didn't hear anything. Great. I just got my escapee hunts for the objective for the week. Yay! Nice. Let's go. That's awesome. Okay, we need this ghost to at least come close enough to us to hunt. I also don't know exactly when that light went off. Guessing the ghost ain't nothing? It's true. It is super true. Now UV photos and booyah finished. Let's go. You've got to be... I don't know. For that one, I would probably do like... I think I would just do 3 evidence grinds to try and get as much UV as possible. Okay. We also had summer weather today. Now Mother Nature is peeing on us. My weather app was threatening that we might get rain today. I don't... It's sort of like, maybe, maybe not. You know, around here, unless it says like 70%, maybe even 60 or higher chance, I always bet that we're not gonna get any. I only need 1 more UV love photo and 3 more correct ghosties. Let's go. Also farting loudly. Is the weather farting loudly or the ghost? It was after your comment about Mother Nature peeing, so I'm assuming that the weather is farting on you? Okay, this ghost is not even coming close enough to me, and I'm not going to try and find a closer hiding spot. So, are we going spirit or are we going twins? What are we thinking? Yeah, Mother Nature is farting. I went outside in a hot as fuck sweatshirt, preventing illness. I guess that's one way to do it. Farting, it would be cool if the ghosts farted on us aside from the not an Oni ball. That is also true. Alright, well I'm staying on spirit. I don't know what it is. It's either a spirit or twins. We're gonna hope and find out. And it was twins. Well, if we had hid closer to hear it, we would have done better. That's okay. We'll live. And go on to fight another day. Alright, I'm gonna make you pick this one, Kiacs. I'm feeling brave tonight, are we?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare a
Okay, I did not pick Null Signer. I hit random.
Got the intel.
I know. I was about to say it's your favorite map, though.
And it looks like we left in a hurry.
Random is smiling on you. We also have Elizabeth Dexter. This is our first lady of the night. We need to prevent Lizzie from hunting with a crucie. We need to repel Lizzie while she's chasing us. And then we need a photo of the EMF. I'm hoping for a Dion. I find Dions fun. I don't really like repelling while chasing them, though. Or while them chasing us, though. That's not my favorite objective with Dions. Alright, Ghosty, we're coming! Headlamp is on. You know what I wish? is that the guy who talks to us through the radio would actually give us, like, information that applied. And I'm not saying, like, you know, things like, you know, the ghost has been turning off the breaker, well, then we know that it's not a djinn. Like, not necessarily stuff like that, but, you know, when they say, we've had reports of light switching, for it to actually be a ghost that does a bunch of light switching. No Orbeez. Like, that would be nice. I heard something. We have hiding in here. Fridge is still having a dance party. But Kiacs doesn't like when I have a dance party with the fridge. I did hear what sounded like water. So if I heard it over there... Probably not over here, but bone. Are we... Crawling Pam tied to touch my no-no square? Oh, bad Pam. Ghosty's in the boys' room. Lizzie's being busy peeping on all the boys when they're pottying. Oh. And we're running water in the other bathroom.
Do you have a camera?
I do. Ah, as I'm trying to walk into doors. Alright. So we don't have summoning circle. Ooh, we have soda hiding. Is Jerry over here eating his waffles? No, Jerry's not eating his waffles. No waffles for Jerry. No tarot cards.
What's up? Can you hear me? Hello, where are you? Hello, can you hear me?
I needed a photo of the ghost, so
Hello,
when?
where
Well,
are you?
at least there's that.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Where are you? Do you like the peeping Tom and little boys? Hello, what's your name? Hello, where are you?
I'm gonna go grab more stuff.
Hello, can you hear me?
We'll go out the front door this time.
What's your name? Hello, what's your name?
Every time he does that, I think of the song.
John.
What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich? Is he rich like me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, we got orbs. And Ghosty really likes playing with the water.
Well, I need you to delete one of the paranormal racks.
Okie dokie. Ghost is busy playing with stuff. Are you flushing the urinals?
Yeah, leave me alone.
Well, you know, maybe Ghosty forgot 2 flesh, so maybe you're just helping us out.
Hey, I got a media sound from that, so meh.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that you could get a media sound from it.
Well,
Oh,
it was
Ghosty
talking.
talked to you. I'm gonna go ahead and take a med. That's not the button, Ed. Grab you, and you. So we have orbs, but it could be a mimic. Let's see. Let's take a second and see if we get anything else. Okay, so far no dots. Let's see. Okay. We'll get the UV in there, get the salt in there, get the book in there. See if we can get some evidence that confirms no mimic. Well, he did not get Spirit Box, but that does not confirm not a mimic. Alright, Ghosty. I'll throw that down. We'll just put you there.
Oh, I just had a ghost.
Pardon?
I had a ghost of it.
Oh, cool. We're not really doing a whole lot in the ghosty room. Those could be some big throws, though. And it zapped your sanity quite a bit. You could be looking at something like an Oni. We'll turn on the lantern while we're walking through the dark part of the diner. What I don't love is that it takes so many lights to turn on to light up the diner. And like in real life it might be, you know, wired that way, but that doesn't mean that it has to be that way in the game. We've got ghostwriting. I will take the motion sense video, make sure that that actually caught. It didn't. Ghosty walked through the salt. No, mine might be off. Dang it. Alright, so ghostwriting takes away mimic. So we have ghostwriting and orbs. We've got a mayor, a rev, or a fae.
My media sounds are complete, all unique.
Cool. Yep, photos are done. Except I think... No, we don't have a ghost photo objective. Thank goodness.
We have orbs.
Yes, we have ghost writing and orbs.
So, a revenant or a Fae.
Or a mayor. Did I get both of those? That would be awesome if I got the twofer. I totally did. Videos are done. So what do we got? Prevent a hunt and then repel while chasing. I don't need that in my hand. So we could drop sanity with the monkey paw. We do need it to burn a cruci before it hunts. And we've got the locker hiding. I honestly don't know which of these I think it is. Escapee and Onikins? Nice. I really hope this isn't a Rev. That's what I really hope.
I think it's a revenant.
Why?
No EMF level 5, no dots, no UV.
Yeah, but we're on
Ghost
2
orbs,
evidence.
ghost
You can't
writing.
cross anything out.
I know, and no spirit box.
Yeah, but with 2 evidence, none of these have forced evidence, I don't think.
So it's either a mare, a revenant, or a Fae.
Yep.
Next, finally we go and find a place to hide.
Okie dokie. So we want it to burn a cruci before... Yeah, I'm gonna grab a second incense. Having 2 is occasionally helpful. I'm gonna go sit in the dark till we get that cruci burn. Then I'll pull a cruci and do a hunt. Yay.
I am behind the cola machine.
Oh, that's a good hiding spot. I have over 1,500 hours in this game. I've not been playing. I've not been playing for 11 months. I think I'm about 15 hours. I could look. Sorry, what was that?
I'm behind the blue cola machine.
Cool. I've not even been playing for 11 months. Yeah, I think... Like I said, I started to look and then other things. So I know it total time, 400 hours. Oh, that can't be right. I don't know. I'll look again. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I honestly thought it would be more than that, but what do I know? It has not even tried to burn a cruci.
Alright, we're at 40% average.
Okay, it hasn't even tried to burn a cruci yet. So I wonder if we do have a... If we're at 40 and it hasn't even tried to do anything, we could totally have a Fae. Blue soda machine. Blue soda machine is great hiding. That is a really good spot. There's the burn. Are you in the van?
Nope.
Okay, well, we finally got a burn. So I'm gonna pull this crucie and gonna here for it hunting. Now the question is, does that other crucie cover the entire room or not?
Alright, so you got the prevent the hunt. Now we're just missing the repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing somebody.
Yep, that's me.
If you get that, you get a perfect game.
Well, first I would like power bomb. And we do have Granny. Even if you cannot hide behind it, it's a good makeshift spot along the side of it. It is. It is indeed. Hi, Eepy. Well, if you're sleepy, Rowdy, you should go to sleep. Do the sleepy things. I know you go to bed much earlier than I do, so yeah, do the sleeps. Alright, come on, Ghosty. I would really like her to hunt. I made sure that that crucie wasn't covering the whole room, the other crucie, but it's like there's only a certain spot. Trying to make her spawn from as far back as possible. As much as I love Granny, I don't want Granny hugs. Kiacs might want Granny hugs, though.
Well, we're at like 25% and 3%.
So we could have it, they.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Or I could completely crash. Hello? Hello? Wow, it says I'm disconnected from everything. And that's wild. Alright, I'm just gonna exit the game and get back into it.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, I am back. That was weird. Suddenly, just everything went poof. Like, game of...
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
Anyway. Oh. Because I can't type. I bet he got out of the game too. He did. I just got a text saying, waiting for new code. How rude. Everything went shadoodle. Yeah. I have no idea why or what. But we'll get back up. No worries. It was about ad time anyway, so you know, we'll just get everything re-going. Okay, and in fact, I'm gonna do that right now while we are waiting for Kiacs to get in here. So, sorry for the crash, everybody. We're back up. Everything says that it's running, so I have no idea what happened. But let's go ahead and run the ads, get those out of the way, and then we'll do a couple more games. So we do one ad break an hour. It gets pre-roll off for anyone new coming in. And you're not going to miss a thing. Unless I crash again, then you'll miss that part. But you're not going to miss a thing. We aren't going to get into games until everyone is back from the ads. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all of the ads, I do put words on stream up. So that way you're not just staring at a blank screen. I am going to take a quick break to refill my water, do all the, use the bathroom, do whatever else, and I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. Alright, I am back. And ads are almost over. Words are also almost over. So once everybody is back from ads and the words end, we'll get into it. Welcome back from the ads. Let's get the words off. Turn off the music so that we can all hear the fabulous game sounds. Okay, where do we want to go this time?
I'll leave it at the chat. No prison.
I was going to say, if you ask chat, Rowdy's going to say prison immediately.
That's why I said no prison. I'll make the choice.
Anybody have a vote? Where should we go? Nobody's voting. So I guess I will pick unless you're going to pick Kiacs. Okay. Well, let's see which one it sends us to. Well, I guess we're going to have to do Point Hope after this.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the
We've got Carlos Dyer.
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must
And we're back to just getting dudes again.
take a look. You may be able to use it.
We need 3 videos with the video camera. We need 2 sounds with the sound recorder. And Carlos has to do a ghost event. I super forgot what I was grabbing. And power is going to be in the base Monte on the right hand side when we, or the ghost, gets it right. And we've got a blood moon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. I mean, I don't honestly generally crash that often, but it does seem to happen. Well, more often than I would like. We will look in these rooms for the phone. There is no hiding. How do these people have no stuff? And why are their shirts on the floor? I mean, they're folded on the floor very neatly, but they're on the floor.
Summoning circle is downstairs in the basement,
Okie dokie.
along with your bone.
Oh, cool. Oh, and it lit a candle, so not an Onryo. I would like the light on. And it blew out the candle. Ghosty is in that hallway, like, right by the front door. Right, I will go get all the thingies. Oh, and bone. Works for me. Alright, let's go get some more things. Get video cam.
Sorry, Ghosty's where?
In the hallway right by the front door. Yeah, that little area that shouldn't be a ghost room. And Ghost lit a candle, so it is not an Onryo. Nope, you need lights off for that. There you go. I still have stuff in my hands.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name? Disregard the person in the background.
I'm out of
Hello,
there.
can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name? Hello, can you hear me?
We'll watch from the video cam for a
Disregard the
second
green
since
dots.
he's busy
Unless you know
spirity
you like the green
boxing.
dots, then walk through the green dots. Do you like writing your books? Hello? Can you hear me?
Period moon, oh no.
Well, okay.
Yep, we've got blood moon.
Thanks for trying.
I have gotten more blood moons in the last like 2 weeks than I think I have in months. Oh, Ghosty doing something. Oh, we got UV. Get our UV on there.
Right, I got 2 media sounds. Just need 1 more.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I got the ghost event. We're just missing capture 3 unique videos with the camera.
Alright. And we need to figure out what it is, because we got UV. You did not get Spirit Box, right?
No spirit box.
Could you wait, Ghost? Good grief. And we don't see any orbs, right? No orbs? That might be an orb.
Wait, this is
Okay, what was my sanity at?
less than 50%.
Okay. Come on, Ghosty. You wanna walk through the stuff with the motion sensor again? Thank you. Alright, so we thought we might have seen orbs. Now we got a fire interaction, a fire extinguish. Oh, that's what it recorded. Okay. I'll take it. It must have turned on the candle again, and I just couldn't see it with the, Yep, the candle is back on. Nope, that was not the thing. We are just losing it today.
Alright, sound is complete.
Yeah. We got freezing.
Got everything but one video. And whatever the actual ghost is.
So we've got UV and freezing. No orbs, so no mimic. We'll double check real quick, just to be sure. Make sure they're not somewhere weird. Okay, so we're looking at Demon, Jinn, or Hantu. And Hantu is force freezing, so that doesn't help us at all.
Right, so we have UV. What else do we have?
Freezing. It hasn't touched the breaker at all, which does not necessarily mean that it isn't a demon or a Hantu. It just seems like it might be a Jinn. And Jinn did zap sanity. Of course, we do have a blood moon, so our sanity drains faster anyway. Yeah, I think we have a Jinn. Alright, what can we get for a third? Or for our last video?
Delete the last motion sensor for media. And turn the motion sensor off.
Okay, I do have one. I was looking for his incense and going, why aren't the dangly things there? Alright, motion sensor is off. Yeah, I think we're looking at a gin.
Just turn the light off.
And we weren't close enough to get a video, huh?
Well, I mean, I had it on record, but it did not record the...
Yeah. Let me move one of the cameras a little closer. Alright, so it is not a gin.
Cautious when...
Yeah, I saw. Did you manage to get a recording of it? I'm guessing not.
I did.
Oh, awesome. Alright, well it turned off the power finally, so it is not a gin. So we are looking at a Hantu or the laziest demon ever.
Alright, well, I will defer to your expertise. We have everything. We just need to figure out what ghosts we have.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Hantu. I mean, we could... There's a couple of options. We could have it hunt and I could watch it and see breath, or see if I see breath. We could turn off the power and let it hunt, and it should be super fast. Because the house will be cold, and the Hantu is faster with colder temperatures. Or we can just guess it and move on to the next one.
I will go again with your expertise. I think, Hantu sounds fine by me. I have that checked off.
Alright. Let's go with Hantu and see what happens. Make sure I have it circled now that I've said all of those things. And we were correct with a Hantu! Bum 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 bum! And we even got a perfect game! Woohoo! On a blood moon. So look at us go. I will take all
you.
the monies.
Good job.
I'm just super curious. Cool. I have a whole bunch of monies to spend tomorrow. Alright, so we better go to Point Hope, since that's where Kiacs wanted to go last time.
Not relax.
Sorry, what?
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
We've got Patricia Lancaster, so all ghosties are possibilities.
Going in blind.
We need to prevent Patty from hunting with a crucifix. We need Patty to do a ghost event. And then we need 3 photos. Always gotta ding the dong. Oh, bone. Are you by chance also the ghosty room? No. We don't have the shower hiding. Hopefully we don't need it. Oh, but we do have that hiding. Alright, I honestly did not look where power was, but it's not back there. Do we have tarot? Nope. I don't know why, this pillow always throws me off. I always think that the ghosty threw the pillow, even though it's always there. No ghosty. Do we have a mirror? We do not have a mirror. Power is on the pool table level. Oh, we've got Ouija board. Do we have a ghost? No. Do we have a ghosty in the bathroom? Nope, no ghosty in the bathroom. Man, that rain is super loud.
I flushed the toilet.
Yep, I broke the power. Are you going for power? Yes, I'm going to assume that he's going for power. Yep, ghosty is right here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Right, ghosty is in the first workroom, the one that has the rocking horse in it. Put that light on. And now we start the walking simulator portion of today's game, where we just go up and down these stairs 400
Hello, can you hear me?
times.
Hello, what's your name?
So, everybody get your good walking shoes
Hello,
on.
can you hear me? Hello, what's your name? Do you like rocking horses? I like rocking horses. Hello, can you hear me? What's your name? You don't want to talk to me? I want to talk to you.
Ghosty
Hello?
thinks you're stinky. Nope, we must have broken power again. Either that or Ghosty turned on a
Lights
light.
are off.
I'm coming back in with stuff, so I'll get them on my way up. So I'm guessing that was us that blew the power again. Get our EMF photo. I'm never really sure of the best place to put dots in these rooms. I think, though, this works pretty well. I think that'll work decently enough anyway. Alright, everybody still keeping up with their good walking shoes? I hope so, because we're gonna do this at least 2 more times. When we're in the van, we are also gonna check sanity. Because that, especially with the spending so much time in the dark, that is something we definitely need to know. Sanity isn't awful, it's at 60, but we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna sit here for a second and look for orbs, and also, which we have, and also dots. Okay, well, no dots, but we do have orbies. Of course, it could still be a mimic. Alright, we'll get the motion sensor and the UV and the candle up there. We will have to come back down for salt unless Kiacs brings salt. I'm also really curious to see how the watch actually plays tomorrow. Because the watch shows mic, and it shows, like, whether you're open mic or not, and then...
Definitely have orb.
Yep, we've got orbies. I've got a recording of them, I believe. Right, not freezing, at least not yet. on, blow out the candle. Do the things. I will take a motion sensor. It's banging on stuff. Come on, blow out the candle. You know you wanna. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. We'll put that right next to the candle. Try to bait an EMF 5. And we have an EMF 5. There it goes. We've got EMF 5. EMF 5 takes away mimics, so we can do Orbeez. Alright, so orbs are good. So we've got EMF 5 and orbs. We've got a Diane, an Obake. Actually, it won't be an Obake, that's forced UV. So a Diane or a Raiju. And you should bring up salt.
I'm actually bringing that right now.
Cool, thank you. Alright, I've forgotten our objectives. So what are our objectives? Ghost event and prevent a hunt with a crucie. I feel like this ghosty is not really eventing. No hiding in the lockers. Come on, Lizzie, do an event. Do it.
You have your camera.
I do. Oh, and I got the EMF 5 sound recording too. Come on, Ghosty, walk through the salt.
Alright, media sounds are done.
Okay. This ghost is not doing very much at all. Which is not helping me because Dianes and Raijus are not generally this boring. Come on, Ghosty, do something. Do something. Come on, Ghosty. Ghosty. Do stuff. Give me a sign. Oh, we broke power
My
again.
fault. I killed.
Yeah. I was really hoping it was a light switch and I could get a video, but no.
Well, it's back on.
I see, thank you. Come on, Ghosty, can you give us a sign? Give us a sign, pretty please. Come on, give us a sign. Preferably one that I can record. Come on, Ghosty. Are you in the van?
Yes, I am.
What's our sanity look like?
65% average.
Okay. That was a light flicker, but of course...
I lied. 74% average.
Oh, yeah, those are very different numbers.
Well, I was looking at the camera. I just happened to walk by it. You know, 65, 70%, whatever.
Okay, Ghosty did switch a light, but it didn't let me record it. Thanks, Kinetic. I'm hearing noises, but I don't think it's actually the ghost. I think it's just ambient noise.
Right, so, according to our board, you got the 3 unique photos and witnessed a ghost event. And now it's just prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucie.
Okay. I don't know what event I witnessed. If there was an event, I'd...
2 photos, unique photos, and 1 video.
Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna get. I didn't even know I witnessed an event, so...
That's what it says.
I mean, I'll take their word for it, but if it was an event, I didn't know about it.
Well, you know, you gotta be a little bit more on top of it.
This room isn't that big. It's not like this is a really big room, so I'm surprised I didn't notice. Maybe it airballed, like, below me or something, and that's why I didn't notice. Man, this ghosty loves to blow out the power. And touch light switches. So I guess let's get the power back on. Unfortunately, it liking to touch the power also doesn't tell us anything about it. Yeah, I do not have an incense, so... It would be cool if this ghosty would do the burn. Then at least we would have that. Yeah, this ghost is just doing absolutely nothing.
Well, I'm gonna go hide.
Okay. I believe this crucie covers this whole room. I certainly hope it does. If not, we are just SOL because we don't have any smudgies, and I will be very honest, I don't feel like going all the way down to the van to get one. Hey, do you have incense?
No, but I believe I dropped one on there, but I can bring you one if you want.
I would love one. Ghost turned off the power again.
Okay, well, I'll grab you incense, you turn the power back on.
No. Right. Power, 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 power. Going for the power, and we're tired of this ghost turning it off all the time, and going back up the stairs to stare at a video camera while this ghost does jack and shit. Alright, ghost, come on. Do something. Do it. Do it. You know you wanna. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I will take a cruci burn. Are they both for me?
Sorry, what?
I said you dropped two. Are they both for me?
Well, yeah, of course, they're both for you.
Okay. Are you heading back to the van?
For the moment, yes. Why?
Because I would like to know our sanity. Now that we finally got the
Well,
burn.
That's just crazy talk. You want to know what your sanity is, crazy person?
Well, I know my real life sanity is like none, but, you know, in game. Speaking of, we should find
we'll
out.
play some fractions here. Your in-game sanity is 38%. No, 63%. Mine's 40%.
And what's the average?
Yeah. You're at 65, 64. It kind of fluctuates.
Hey, what's the average sanity then?
Real life, 0.
No, the average in game, doofus.
We're at 50%.
Thank you. And according to my bot, my sanity today is 11%, which is probably really accurate.
Alright, let me check on what we need to get done.
Yep, we just need to figure out this ghosty. I'm hiding in a closet, waiting for it to hunt.
Okay, we have picked off everything, so captured 3 unique, with the photo camera, witness the ghost event, and prevent a hunt with the crucifix. We're missing 1 picture, otherwise we just didn't know what kind of ghost we got.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the other picture. But I would like to hear it hunt. I'll go ahead and turn off my headlamp. That way I can't forget. So, what are our options again? Okay, right, Raiju or Dion. So if it's a Raiju, it should be super fast upstairs and then slow down. If it's a Dion, it should be slow and then it'll speed up when I move. And that is one of the nice things about the closet in the kids' room, is that it is close enough to that ghost room that either way we should hear it. Ghost turned off the power again, making my life very difficult. Alright, and this ghost is officially not my friend. I would really love a Dion because I think they're kind of fun to test. But at this point, I will go for the ghosty doing anything. There it goes. Okay. I'm going with Dion. That seemed really slow. It's definitely slower than a Raiju, at least I think. So let's go with Dion. It must have gone upstairs and then come down. Alright, I'm going Dion. It was pretty slow during that hunt.
It's hunting now.
Hunt is done. I wasn't super worried since it was so far away that it was gonna get all the way down there. But anyway, we livered everybody! Alright, I am on Dion. Or Diane. Dayin. However you want to pronounce it.
I'm with you.
Alright, let's find out if we're right. And we were correct with a Dayan. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I will take all the monies. Alright, do you want to do one more? Or do we just want to call it?
I'll leave that up to you. If we did one more, let's do the small now.
Yeah, I think it needs to be a small one. Okay, yeah, let's do one more, but I'm gonna run ads first. So that way we don't have to run ads while we're in the map. Now I do one ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It gets pre-roll off for anyone new coming in. We aren't gonna go into a new map or do anything until everyone comes back from the ads. If you get ads, take a break, get drinks, get snacks, do all the thingies. If you don't get ads or don't get all of the ads, I am gonna put that's not the button. Words on stream up so that we're not just staring at the maps. I'm going to take a quick break and refill my water, and then we will be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, I'm back. Looks like we've got about 30 seconds left on the ads. So we will let the ads finish up, and we will let the words finish up. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I hope your ads were okay. We'll let this round of words finish. It's about halfway done anyway, and then we will get into our final game of the night. And then I will go after that, I will go find us a friendo to say hi to and share the love. Don't forget, I will be back on tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time US. We will be checking out all the new Phasmo things. And I should have drops, so you can absolutely get your drop right here. If I don't for some reason, I will let you all know, but I believe that they are for everybody, so I should have drops. And the drop is for a t-shirt cosmetic in the game, so that's kind of cool. It'll be nice to do, I mean, I love the ID cards and the badges and stuff, but it'll be kind of nice to do something different, too, with drops.
Want a drop?
Well, it'll just have to hang out in my stream for 2 hours tomorrow. Alright, small map. How about a woodwind? We haven't done woodwind yet today. I know, we did Maple Lodge. Which is like Kiacs' least favorite map, I think, because I think the ghostie always gives him hugs in Maple Lodge. But we've got Ann Anderson. So all ghosties are options. We need to escape Annie during a hunt. Ann needs to blow out a firelight. And we need a photo of Anne, so I hope she's ready for her close-up. Let's go. Get a couple of lights on. I always start in the bathroom, and I think part of it is habit from when we were playing pro on like regular professional, and you know, you'd have to turn on the power. And since power is right there, you know.
Here at Echo, would you like to have a rack of ribs?
Maybe. Where are the ribs?
There's no meat on it, it's just bones.
Yep, somebody sneezed so hard they lost their ribs in the camp, in the tent. Alright, well, on my way over, the ghost is just right here. Oh, and there's Breathies. I do still need a cursed object, but let's get that crucie down. Let's go find a cursed object. Alright, no Ouija board. No summoning circle. No mirror. It's Jerry! Hi, Jerry!
Oh, you found Jerry?
I did find Jerry. Jerry's all floppy and happy to see us and everything. Especially because we rescued him from the ghostie. Right, I don't see any Orbeez. That's not my favorite placement in the world. Maybe... Yep, that's worse. That's better. Got my camera. We'll get the other crucie down. I'll get this down. This one can go like there. Put you down.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, where are you?
Well, let's look in the camera while he's
Hello,
doing
can
that.
you hear
See
me?
if we get orbs or
Oh,
dots.
really? Okay, you sound like a Texan. That's a bad thing, just saying.
We got an object throw.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
And Kiacs got a spirity box. And let's get you and you and you in there.
Alright, well, we got a spirit box.
Cool. Ghosty, you wanna like walk through the salt or something? Come on, Ghosty. Right, I got a motion sense. I don't really want to get another motion sense video. Nope, we got freezing. So anything 0.09 or lower is freezing. Oh, and then of course it did all the things while I was doing other stuff. Where are you? Where is it? Well, I never saw it. Okay, so we've got an Onryo, a Morai, twins. I don't think it's a mimic, but I will check for orbs again. Just to be sure. I don't think it's a mimic. Yeah, I'm not seeing any orbs, so I don't think it's a mimic. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. We know it can't be a Wraith or a Dion, so knowing when it walks through the salt is not, or by the salt is not real important. We just need it to go through the salt so that I can get a video. What's sanity look like?
Horrible. Do it over.
Well, if it's really horrible, then we might have a Morai.
Collectively, 85%. You're at 93, I'm at 78.
Okay, so maybe not a Morai. Alright, there's our salt video. Still need a photo of the ghost and a hunt. But this ghost is not doing a whole lot.
Hey, turn off the motion sensor, please.
I thought I did.
And the ghost did step in the salt.
Yes, it did. Yeah, motion sensor is off. Motion sensor is off. Okay. It would have been nice if we could have seen where that ghost was when it did do its one event so that we could have gotten our ghost photo. But the camera couldn't see it. And you all have a little bit of a brightness filter, and you all I couldn't see it in your camera either. Or, you know, while stream sniping either, I should say more accurately. So we can Onryo test.
Media sounds are done.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I guess we're gonna Onryo test. And we're gonna grab some smudgies. No, I don't need the salt. I would be happier with 2. Thanks for farting on me. Come on, Ghosty, you want to blow out the candle? I don't know what it is with ghosts and doing nothing today. They're just doing nothing.
Alright, media videos are done.
Nice. This ghost will not blow out this candle. And we're still in the 70s. some reason I can't remember. Is it just being in the ghost room that can curse you with the Morai, or is it using Spirit Box? I don't remember. Boop-a-doop-boom. Yeah, I can't remember. My brain... And Morais are for Spirit Box, but that doesn't help us because we have Spirit Box. I have no idea what this ghosty is. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do Spirit Box and see if it curses me. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you stinky? Are you a pain in my butt? Oh, you blew out the candle. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Now we're just not talking to me? Yep, thank you.
We've had this conversation. Ghosts only like me.
Nope, it eventually spoke to me. And yes, the ghostie does not like me. She thinks I'm a bitch. Oh, it could have. What was I at, like 77 before?
That.
It is taking a very long time to blow out this candle as it cuts the power. Ghost was all like, yeah, you guys said that you wanted a quick game, so I went bet, and I'm not letting you have a quick game. Good morning, Rowdy? Sure. That's what I thought, that I accidentally lit that one. You're playing Expedition 33? Nice! Nice, nice. So you've been lurking. Oh, hey, do your thing. Enjoy your game. Enjoy it. Alright, so I'm leaning towards Morai because when I did Spirit Box, my sanity did go down a pretty decent amount. I have not taken any meds, so my sanity still ought to be dropping because I should be cursed. And this will be third blow of this candle if Ghost ever blows the candle. Because it's been pretty crummy about that. My sanity really isn't dropping anymore. I'm not super convinced that we are looking at a Morai. Well, there goes that smudge, and I didn't have a camera in my hand. Alright, well, we don't have an Onryo. Where is my camera? As one of the objectives is a photo of lovely Granny. And, you know, I've accidentally smudged like twice. We're doing great. We're doing great at this one. Anyway, we know it's not on Onryo.
Behind the gasoline tank. I'll get the picture of the ghost.
Where are you? Oh, back there. That's a terrible hiding
Your
spot.
left.
Okay,
Gasoline tanks.
yes, I see your light. There really isn't another hiding spot. That's lovely, guys. It is a lovely morning. I guess. Yeah, those, and then there's this hiding spot, and that's basically it. Oh, we do have a burn now. It is always morning to me? Well, okay. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. Stop judging. I will judge all I want. I'm kidding. I had a regular at the bar who was a really, really nice guy. And that's what he always did. Everything was good morning. He'd come in and go, good morning! And it didn't matter what time of day it was. And, yeah, it was fun. He was a nice guy. We listen and we don't judge. Bwahaha. We listen and we definitely do judge. I don't judge. I mean, I sarcastically judge everybody. But I honestly don't judge most people. I say most because there are definitely a few that I do judge. Yes, you do. Yep, I judge everybody.
Ghost stuff.
Dang nabbit. This ghost is gonna cause me all of my smudgies. I am ultra discriminatory. I dislike everyone. Yeah. I don't love people either. Okay, our sanity is down to nothing at all.
Saw him.
Too bad you can't take a picture from here. Oh, you can! Well, shit then. I can get a burnt cruci photo for, like, last needed photo, but I still need a ghost photo. Ah, I didn't get that one fast enough. I just put on a happy face. I worked, customer service, retail, all that sales, all that stuff for years and years and years. And yeah, absolutely. Smile and nod. The minute they're out of the building, they're gone, whatever. You can go, bleh, and be over it.
I'm at 0%.
Yeah, both of our sanities are just totally in the crapper. Ha 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 ha. You know what? I'm gonna tell you all, I'm gonna miss those hands. I'm gonna super miss the death hands. I think that is something that they should not have taken away. I don't think they should have taken that away at all. And I should have been prepared and, but I didn't have an incense with me. I already burned like 800 of them by jumping out of my skin. Or accidentally pushing the wrong button. Oh, let's go find... What do we want to throw at Kiacs? Let's throw this at him. Just throw stuff at him. It does kind of make a satisfying thumpy sound. Ha 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 ha! I threw it through his head. Man, he's still trying for that ghost photo. Well, I hope he gets it. I was gonna say we're gonna watch from out here, but we're not gonna watch from out here. We can watch from right in here. Anyway, I'm fairly certain we have a Morai. At this point, Morai is just what makes sense. No, I can't pick up Jerry. I love how, your phone always wants to auto-correct things in such weird ways sometimes. I mean, granted, I'm aware that, like, Morai is not really a common used word or anything like that, but still. Anyway, we are on Morai. Kiacs says he's on Morai. We're gonna find out if we're right.
Welcome back. Like prepared.
No way! We did the test. Okay. Well, apparently we're just dumb. I don't know. Maybe I did the Onryo test wrong. Heck if I know. Ninny Schnickens? That is definitely one way to put it, Rowdy. That is absolutely one way to put it. I mean, I hate the Onryo test because I feel like either I don't do it right or it never works for me or something. I have no idea. I hate doing the Onryo test. But I did one. I tried. Sugar snaps, cheese and crackers. Aw, shucks. Yep, that's exactly how that round went. But I think that is going to have to be it for us tonight. I gotta finish up dinner.
I was gonna say, let's do one easy one. Let's do Tanglewood. Go out on a win.
Okay. We can... hopefully it's quick, because it's kind of... it's getting there. Anyway, alright, we're gonna do one more, apparently. We will do one last one. Hopefully we get it right, and nobody dies. Night-night, Rowdy. Sleep well. Who are we looking for? Julie Harris. Julie needs to blow out a firelight. We got to escape Julie during a hunt, and we need a photo of the EMF. We are not doing the hunt objectives. This is going to be a dirty game. No, I am going to watch. Goodness. Okay. Oh, we got sunrise. Hi, Norm. No Jerry. No bones. No ghosties. That soap always throws me off too. It's like the pillow in Point Hope. I know the soap is supposed to be there. I know that that's normal. And yet, every time... Oh, we got hiding here. I ran through the bush. Or the tree, or the whatever it is. Oh, we got music box. Kiacs is busy testing all the toilets. Because, you know, you gotta make sure that all the crappers work. Oh, bone.
Upstairs.
Okay. We haven't had a basement ghosty in a minute. Aw, Ghosty's playing with the train. Okay, we're gonna get the other crucie so that we fully cover that room.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name? Hello, can you hear me? Do you like playing with trains? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name?
We
That
got
was a camcorder just stuck in my
Orbeez.
face. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, what's your name? Hello, do you like horror? Do you like trains? Do you like closing doors?
Okay. It is really funny watching that thing glitch. That is not why I was standing here. I was actually doing other... well, nothing important, really. You, close. I don't have anything else in my hands. Right, get this stuff down. Do you forget where you were going?
Yep.
Hmm? Alright, what else are we grabbing? Grab a motion sensor. Grab a smudgy this time. My nose is itchy.
Ghost blew out the light.
Oh, it broke the lights?
Yep.
Okay. We've got UV. I am never gonna find things when they change the stuff tomorrow. I will be constantly scrolling. Right, so we know it is not a rape. I do need to put another salt down to make sure it is not a galoo. Nope, we don't need a second one. You got dots?
Ghost orbs, sorry. We have ghost orbs.
Yes, we do. But our other evidence right now is UV, so it could be a mimic. We might need to third. Oh, we got a cruci burn. What's our sanity?
I'm at 60%, you're at 40%, average 50.
Okay, well we've got a 50% hunter then. So it could be anything. That is the downside when it breaks the lights in that basement. There is nowhere else for you to hang out. Okay, if we have UV and orbs, Hantu, Banshee, or Obake, or a Mimic. Well, we could Banshee test. I'd also still like to get my candle blow video. Oh, it was attempting to record a mist ball for a second. Okay, I don't have a motion sense video either. Okay. I wonder if it blew out or broke the lights if these don't work either. Yeah. I will take that. It gave me a light switched video from it turning off the thingies. And there's a firelight. Alright, videos are done. There's another burn. I will check our sanity. We didn't have UV, so it can't be an obake.
Alright, so what do you think?
It's either a banshee or a hantu. Oh wait, no, we do have UV. We could be an obake. So, I don't know. We can do a banshee test by standing upstairs and waiting for it to roam to us. The banshee can't roam between floors except in the case of a basement or an attic, because those are usually one-room spaces. So we could check for banshee that way. Obake... that one's harder. And hantu... I'm not sure how to test for a hantu besides watching it hunt. Or turning off the power and hiding and listening to it hunt.
Whatever you want to do, this is going to be just a quick one, so...
It's EMF5 on the board. If we go purely based on the board, I looped my first Hantua today. Awesome, let's go. That's awesome. I don't think I've looped a Hantu. In fact, I'm pretty sure I haven't yet. If we go based purely on the idea that the board is showing an EMF5, which we won't get evidence of because we're on 2 evidence and we have our 2 evidence, then we've got an obake. I could go down with a UV and look at all the surfaces real fast, see if we find an obake fingerprint.
And good as a bucket.
So the activity board with the EMF5 on 2 evidence is not really the best way to, like, to go with sort of kind of getting a 3rd evidence, but sometimes it's useful. I mean, sometimes you're right, sometimes it's not. Alright, let's try obake and find out. At least we both livered! Haha! And we were right with an obake! We never even got a photo of the EMF, you guys. One of the things that should have been pretty easy for the stuff, but we never did it. Oh well. Alright, it is for real it for us today. Because we gotta get dinner and stuff going. Or finished up. And I'm hungry, so I would love to eat dinner. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Goosey, for the follow. Thank you, anyone else that came in and hung out. Thank you to all my chatters, all my lurkers. I appreciate all of you. I will be back on tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time, US. Checking out all the new Phasmo thingies. That is 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I unfortunately don't know what that translates to in the UK. It's like 5, 6, something like that p.m., I think. Join the Discord and follow, subscribe, etc. on all of the other socials. VODs do go up on YouTube generally by about Friday night or so, but sometimes it's Saturday. Unfortunately, work sometimes, takes over and I don't get things done as fast as I would like to. But go follow, like, subscribe on all the things. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow. I appreciate all of you very, very much. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Eat some good food. Do something just for yourself. Yep, we are going to go see Quibble Bibble. I love their faces. They're so sweet. So, take care of yourselves. Drink water. Eat good food. Do something just for yourself. Self-care is important. I will see you all tomorrow. I love your faces. Bye, everyone.